Infield, hopefully not a problem, and will regain his spot. The 51 of Zach McDonald will be the next one in the queue. We go back to Phil Roberts in that beautifully presented number 3 machine. Egan's in the 23. Kevy Britton rejoining at the front of the field. Marcus McKenzie in the 46. Sam Bruggy with some work to do in the 14. Marley Weller and Caleb Webb. Caleb in his first ever feature coming up from go-karts. 25 laps, a baptism of fire. Corbett in the 48 machine coming from the back of the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they are about to let rip. 25 laps the journey. The Australia one, the Hulk, Kevy Britton, Dave Clark, great mates off the racetrack. Helmets on, the red mist down. We are about to go racing. 25 laps, thunder in the house. Let's go rip the lip into 1 and 2. Oh, wheels up from Clark, gets up high and everybody gets underneath. Goes from second back to 5th. Corbett smacks the wall going down the back straight. The Hulk leads this one. Kevy Britton, great battle between the two Mod Light champions. Clinton Hansey up in a second spot and Terry Lerenfeld in third. The 44 and 26, wheel to wheel down the back straight. Dave Clark, Dale Corbett. Oh, we've got Roberts around the wrong way. Frantic pace at the start, Trev. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, Dave Clark there, he went to come down on Kev Britton to try and cement second spot, but Kevy got taily and Dave took evasive action and put him up towards against the wall. And he got out of the gas and that cost him 4 spots on the racetrack, but now he's back up to 4th and trying to find a way past Laren.
24 left to run in this one. Thanks for sticking with us tonight. A fantastic night's entertainment. We go single file past the cone and the Hulk puts the hammer down. The Australian champ down into 1 and 2. Dave Clark gets under Corbett. Beautiful job. The DC5 moves himself up 1 spot into 4th. Oh, Corbett undone. He's facing the wrong way. Webb can't go anywhere. Slams into the front.
And Roberts spins to avoid both.
The back of is he going to go across? No, he's not. He's going to pull it up. So young Caleb's going to retire from his first feature. Kevy will hold him up as long as possible. Still only 1 lap in the book. And once again, track is looking good. Dave Clark, great battle there with Zach McDonald. Down across turns 1 and 2 and down the back straight. Hansey, Lerenfeld opens the door. Don't invite Dave Clark very often like that because he will pounce on you. Clark, all sorts of problems. Oh, the entertainer. Zach McDonald kicks the front wheels off the ground in the V51. Lerenfeld and Hansey, side by side, down the front straight and into 1 and 2. Here comes Clark. He gets balked by those two. McDonald, he's had enough. Get me out of here. Moves up a spot. Oh, yellows are on. We've got dust flying everywhere.
And I'm just trying to figure out why. Oh, there we go, Corbett.
It is Corbett.
Wow, Dave Clark's tried a couple of moves that haven't paid off. And
Lukey Oldfield, how exciting was he in a V8 dirt mod?
Oh, absolutely. He set the world alight, but never managed to win the Australian title. Every time something stupid happened.
Absolutely. The Australia one once again, as he has done right from the drop of the green. Oh, track just dusting up a little bit out of turns 1 and 2. Clark now all of a sudden, Trev, is looking quick. The DC5 gets down underneath Hansey. Hansey has to get on the binders, heads towards the fence, and everybody gets underneath. That's all it takes in a V8 dirt modified. You've got to keep, it's a bit like the micros, you've got to keep that momentum going. The Hulk leads this one through 3 and 4. Back to Terry Lerenfeld. Then we go back to Clark, McDonald, Eggins, and Bruggy all of a sudden. Starting to find a little bit of go for it in the 14s, Trev.
Yeah, Sam Bruggy just taking a little bit of time to get attuned to the night, but now starting to put some pressure on Ray Eggins. That's a battle for 5th and 6th on the racetrack. Meanwhile, our race leader, Kevy Britton, leads through turns 3 and 4. Larenveld sitting in second spot. Clark not making any inroads into that at the moment. I tell you what, Zach McDonald's got Eggins and Bruggy for company very, very shortly in the 51. Phil Roberts travelling slowly in front of our race leader. Looks like Roberts is going to call it a night as he brings it down onto the infield. But Zach McDonald in 4th spot. He's about to be joined by Ray Eggins, and Bruggy's coming along for the ride as well.
Certainly is. Right in the wheel tracks, the three boys, nose to tail down the back straight. Clark doing a great job, sweeps the car up the top, trying to find a little bit of moisture. McDonald kicks the left-hand wheel off the ground. Eggins and Bruggy, nose to tail, trying to get onto the back end of 3rd spot of Davey Clark. Meantime, back at the ranch, the Australia 1 showing on the clean set of wheels, down through 1 and 2 again. The Hulk, Kevy Britton, the KBR Trailers machine, just looks so tidy. 14 laps to run. We are ticking off the laps as the national champ, putting the car anywhere he likes here at Oztec Patios Archerfield Speedway. Oh, the 44 machine of Hansey comes to the infield. He's had enough.
Yellows are on. Yellows are on for Eggins.
Bruggy and Eggins.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't see Bruggy, but now I can. Yeah, Bruggy and Eggins. Yeah, sponsor of the Compact Series this season. When you said a ride on the wild side, I thought you were offering an Uber lift home.
Aha. We go green one more time. He's going to be hard to beat from here. Has Terry Larenveld and Dave Clark got anything for the national champ out front? The Troyer just looking beautiful at the moment. Pops the left-hand wheel off the ground. Bruggy and McDonald side by side down underneath the tower into 1 and 2. McDonald gets the upper hand on that one, kicks the front left-hand wheel off the ground. The entertainer, as he always does. Bruggy says, mate, you're going to need 4 wheels to beat me. Gets down underneath and does a great job. Sam Bruggy, the Bridgestone Select number 14 car, moves himself up into 4th spot. Laps are slowly winding down. We've got 11 to run this time by.
Bit of smoke starting to come out of the back of the Dave Clark machine. That time out of turn 4. We'll just keep an eye on that as the laps start to wind down. We'll get into single digits next time by.
10 to run this time by as Kevy puts the front left-hand wheel up onto the concrete. Plenty of dust coming out of the Dave Clark 5. He's a little bit closer this time, Trev, down the back straight to Larenveld. And plenty of time left in this one for him to try and get up into 2nd spot.
Yeah, Sam Bruggy sitting back there in 4th, slowly closing in on the back of Dave Clark. Larenveld looking happy there in 2nd. Clark now just running on the cushion. That sent him wide out of turn 4. He's lost the ground that he made up. So Larenveld, Eggins having a look on McDonald as they get down into 1. McDonald slams the door shut.
Sportsman flag displayed there for McDonald, I do believe, as they went past Frankie that time by. And they have now started to spread themselves out the top 3. No doubting the leader. The champion is gone.
That smells like gearbox oil coming out of Clark's car.
McDonald spun backwards up to the top of turns 1 and 2. And the V51 coming to a stop. 7 laps left in the journey. And track has well and truly slickened off up there. Jared Ash getting a great shot of it through 1 and 2 as the boys pack and stack, nose to tail. As we said, folks, hasn't been a big field tonight, but certainly has been quality. Can't wait for the boys to be back for the Britain 44 on Australia Day,
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day will be an absolute ripper show. Anything like last year, and we will have a fantastic battle right up and down the field as Clark throws the sword at Larenveld. Larenveld has to hit the binders. Clark on the gas. He'll get underneath and move to 2nd spot. Side by side into 1 and 2. Larenveld doesn't want to let it go at the moment. The champ's gone. Clark now finally moves up into 2nd. Bruggy wants to party or get the invite to the party up here for the podium. And the 14 has all of a sudden come to life, Trev.
Yeah, Bruggy has now just lost a bit of ground to Larenveld as the laps tick on down. Kevy Britton goes across the stripe. There's 4 to run. Clark That smoke getting a little bit worse every time he comes out of turn 4. Larenveld still in third. Bruggy and Zach McDonald. We've lost Eggins travelling slowly and into the crossover. Eggins is out of this feature. Kevin Britton just going through the motions and doing it comfortably. Nothing much can stop the Australia 1 now. There's 2 laps left to run this time by for the KBR Trailers Troyer chassis. Clark in the Bicknell number 5 goes through. He's got about 3 car lengths over Larenveld, who's got about the same over Sam Bruggy in the Bridgestone Select car. White flag out, 1 to go for Britain. No battles on the racetrack, everyone spread out. Zach McDonald there in 5th spot. Marcus McKenzie. But checkered flag time and race win for the Australia 1 of Kevin Britton. 2nd will go to Dave Clark. 3rd to Terry Larenveld, then it's Sam Bruggy, followed by Zach McDonald and Marcus McKenzie will round out the finishers in the 46. Well, he is the 4-time Australian champion, folks, and he showed why. Put your hands together for our feature race winner and Kevin Britton. 2nd going to Dave Clark and 3rd to Terry Larenveld. As we wait for our place getters to make their way up onto the podium. Dave Clark and Terry Larenveld just pulling into the back of Victory Lane as the Hulk. Kevy Britton, we affectionately refer to him as the Hulk, and he will extract himself out of the Australia 1.
Just waiting on 3rd place to jump out. We'll grab Terry Larenveld very, very quickly up to the podium. A fantastic battle once again up and down the field, but no denying the winner, folks. Absolute champion. The Hulk gets the win. And just waiting for the big fella to jump out of the Troyer.
Oh, he's just putting all the laundry neatly in
that's
his
what you
helmet.
have to do. That's what you have to do. I tell you what, have a look at the size of him, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for the Hulk, Kevy Britton! A fantastic drive. We'll start with 3rd place. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Terry Larenveld. Well done, cowboy. Great job. Mate, it's an absolute handful, these things.
Yeah, take a bit more getting used to, but yeah, a bit different to the mod light to drive. But yeah, I'm quite glad to be up there with these guys tonight. We've had an awesome night and a lot more learning to do.
Great battle with your great mate Clinton Hansey.
Yeah, had a bit of fun with him there for a little bit. How did he end up 4th, perhaps?
He didn't finish, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, had a great night. Just big thanks to all the guys in the pits for giving me a hand. Yeah, Dan, Randall, Braden, Sam, Angela, my wife, Shane giving us a hand, and Mum and Auntie and Kitty's up there on the hill watching.
Mate, always great to catch up with you. Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, Macca. Oh, and congratulations to the other guys winning.
Good on you, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, the home in 3rd place. Make some noise for Terry Larenveld. Over to you, Trev.
In 2nd place tonight, put your hands together for Dave Clark. Congratulations, buddy. Well done. Mate, you tried to close the door off on Kev down there, but he got a bit tail happy and you thought, I better get out of this, and up towards the boards you went and cost you about 3 or 4 spots.
Yeah, I certainly run second the hard way tonight, so probably should just backed out and led the first corner, but hey, it's a bit of fun, so backed it in there and it didn't quite turn, so we just did it the hard way, come back from 5th, so yeah, we're lucky with a few of the restarts and able to get a couple of cars there, so we're really happy. But big hats off to Kevy. Did a great job. Terry's been running awesome tonight. A big thanks though to my team. We didn't have much of a car last weekend, so it's been a few big nights this week. So I really got to thank Jeff, Gary, Tom, Dad, Katie, and son Huey for letting me out of the house. So look, I've really got to thank all those guys that support me, and can't forget Bicknell Racing Products for all their support. So. Running the coils here tonight, so it's been a bit of fun and trying something different.
Mate, it's the first round of the series. It's going to be a long season, so 2nd place, you've got to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great start.
Well done. Congratulations on your 2nd place.
Oh, Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is something about us two on the podium. I love shaking hands with this guy when he gets a win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hulk, Kevy Britton.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mako. Yeah, didn't really like the start. The car didn't quite go into the first corner the way I wanted. I'm sorry, David, about that. I didn't feel a touch, so I didn't know what actually happened. But no, I mean, the A1 Troyer was on rails tonight. I mean, all night it's just been unloaded pretty good, and it just kept going all night and made a few little changes to it, and it just keeps doing what it needs to do.
Mate, it's a great chance to have a look at the racetrack before, obviously, Dad's 44 coming up around Christmas time.
Yeah, that's it. It's always good to race at my home track. It's about 20 minutes from my house, so it's great just to be able to come here and have fun, and to be able to get a win on the first night out is always a plus, but at the end of the day, it's coming home straight and making sure you can go to the next one.
Let's thank this lovely lady down here and, of course, all the family and crew.
Yeah, got to thank Mum. She's always there helping me. Got all the boys back there, Potty, Lukey. Got to thank my girlfriend, Hayley, so it's a pretty good night.
Mate, always great. As I say, I haven't got the camera to do the selfie as we always do when you get a win, but congratulations, brother. Well done on a fantastic drive here at Archerfield, and go get him in the title.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I got to thank Clarissa as well. Forgot her.
Good on you, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for first, second, and third in the V8 Dirt Mods. Well, Trevor, another fantastic night. I tell you what, quality, absolutely top shelf. Down on numbers tonight, but geez, we put on a great show.
Yeah, absolutely did. You know, as you said, the numbers weren't there, but what was there was quality right throughout all the fields. You know, first round of the series for any class is always a tough one. People still trying to get things together, and people always, you know, run late through business commitments or whatever else. So, you know, full credit to the dirt modified guys. You know, they turned up with what they did, but you know, as you said, it was quality, and Kevy Britton walked away with the chocolates as usual.
Absolutely did. We want to thank all our volunteers as always, the guys up in the tower that do the fantastic jobs. We want to thank Chris for all his hard work. Mate, got to thank you as always. Thank you very much for hanging out. And we get to do this again next weekend.
Yeah, we do. 3 weekends in a row. We're going to need a night off.
Sprint cars and midgets are back,
yes,
folks. Big crowd
absolutely.
next Saturday night.
Round 3 of the American Tyre and Racing Services Archerfield Midget Series.
And round 4 for the East Coast Logistics. So
absolutely.
There you go, folks. Do trust you're entertained tonight. Please keep the speed on the racetrack, not on the road. I'm Steve McCulloch.
I'm Trevor Petts.
And we'll see you next Saturday night.
Next Saturday night. Absolutely.
And we want to thank Jared Ash up there as well. Good on you, brother.
Thanks, brother. Don't forget, get on the Ash Media site and check out them T-shirts.
That's another $2. I'll take that.